Hey friends, how's it going? I decided to do a little run chat, random run chat. That's where I talk about pretty much anything going on, any random running thoughts. Right now I'm walking up a hill. This is my first run back from Oil Creek 100. That was last weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I usually run this beautiful hill, but we're just gonna walk it because we're taking it easy. I'm supposed to be finishing, let's see, which was vacuuming and working on my blogs, website, work, counselor, sort of stuff. I'm currently reading The Body Keeps the Score, a book about trauma and how it lives in our body and changes the brain. I had another book come in the mail today. It's about exercises for people who are reluctant to exercise. Mainly that would be like for somebody who has an eating disorder and they need to do, they want to do some sort of exercise, but like nothing really intense or anything like that. So it's kind of like reshaping your relationship with exercise and your body. So that came. I'll be reading that at the same time as Body Keeps the Score. Alright, so yep, I finished. Well, I didn't finish. I did let me back up for a second. So my last video I posted on YouTube was about the Ultra Recovery Massage Gun, the Repro that I have. I've been using that for my recovery from Oil Creek. That is going pretty well. So if you want to check out that video and learn a little bit more about that massage gun, I have 2 videos about it. Why am I out of breath? I think it's because I drink coffee and it's pretty much like wrecking me. That's one of the reasons I decided to come out and go on a run. It's just because when I was dropping my daughter off at preschool, I literally felt like I was going to die. I was standing there like but it's such a beautiful day, so yeah, forget work and all that stuff. Going on a run, do a little shakeout, nothing long. And I swear, like that time that my daughter's at school, it's like the fastest 2 hours of the week. So I feel like I can't really get anything done. It's like it comes and goes so quick. So anyway, yep, short run. Okay, now Oil Creek. So yeah, if you did watch the Ultra Recovery Massage Gun review video, I talked a little bit about Oil Creek in there, kind of just as a recap. And here we go. So, dang it, I've reached that point where, I didn't finish. I had to drop at mile 64 because the damn lady time happened and it wasn't supposed to. It surprised me halfway through the first loop of 3. And so at first, I DNF'd the race and I was kind of feeling proud, oh wow, you got, that far. And you were one of my friends pointed out, yeah, you were bleeding to death. Yes, I was. Yeah, I got pretty far for bleeding to death. If you want to look at it that way. So I was happy with that. I started the 3rd loop and I was feeling pretty pleased with that. Now I've kind of evolved to the point where I don't give a crap. I'm pissed that I did not finish my race. Now I gotta go back and do the damn thing all over again. That's kind of where I'm standing, because part of the draw to finishing this year was so that I don't gotta go back a 5th time and try again. Well, now we gotta do that. Okay, that's my fault for picking a really hard race and then being stubborn and just wanting to keep challenging myself. Although I gotta say, it is so fun. Honestly, like, Oil Creek is my favorite race. All right, so I love this thing. It is a giant suffer fest, and it is so fun. Okay, what else was I gonna say about this? Oh, and then another reason to finish was because it's Tom Jennings. Last year, the race director, he's retiring. A couple other people are retiring from the race who run it. So I don't know what's going to be different. Am I going to get a different buckle? I don't want the new buckle. Sorry, but I want the one that I've been trying to get the last 4 years. That's just, that's what I want. And is the course going to be changed at all? I don't know. I kind of feel like I have unfinished business, and I really have to, I just feel like I have to do it the way that I've been trying to do it. I know some of you are probably like, well, that doesn't make any sense, and then others of you are probably like, yeah, I totally see where you're coming from. So that's how I'm feeling about that Oil Creek DNF, because like, my race was set up, like, nutrition was going well, hydration was going well. I did lose time at aid stations because of the thing, and it did slowly eat away at my energy all day. But I did my best. It was pretty crazy on my second loop, which actually ended up being better than my first loop. I felt like, physically anyways, even though I was probably moving slower. But my second loop, so sections 1 and 2 are my favorite sections of the loop. All right, and my second loop, I was literally like almost crying on and off for hours straight, just because of the thing. And that's just the way it had my emotions going. So that was like very annoying, but I kept going forward. Okay, so get this. This was the coolest thing though. So I'm like on section 2, and this is kind of what helped turn my race around, because I knew that someone I am Facebook friends with, but I've actually never introduced myself to in person, is Keith Straw. And if you know him, he's a 7 or 8 time Badwater 135 finisher. He has one other finish at Oil Creek 100 that I'm aware of. And him and I happen to be leapfrogging each other back and forth on section 2. Well, ends up that our pace was pretty similar for the rest of that loop as well, going into the night. So it was really, really cool to meet him a little bit and have that like conversation as, we kind of would leapfrog each other. So that was very motivating for me. And that's, I kind of shared a little story, like, so I didn't even know about ultra running until I heard of Badwater 135, and that's really what got me started. If I'd never heard about that, then I would not have been at that race. I would not have the friends and just amazing people in my life now if it weren't for that race. So it was a big deal to be running next to somebody like that. And I don't think Keith realizes it, but we were also very tired. But anyway, so that was super cool. Feeling pretty good. Okay, so let me think, what else? As far as the next thing, everybody always asks this. I don't know, because, we're thinking about like trying to add on to the family again. I don't know what's going to happen. So I've been like unsure if I was ever going to say anything, but like this year we had planned to, and it didn't happen, which is why I was late registering for like all of my races this year. It was super stressful to be doing that. So I don't know if next year's going to work or if it's going to be like this year. Yeah, that's like one thing about being a female runner, an ultra runner in particular, or to maybe do like triathlons, things that take a lot of time to train and prepare for, and a lot of finances too. Like, it's very hard to have a family, plan a family, all of this around, your training. And I get it, because like I've been there since, like being pregnant with Ember, and then this year being particularly hard, and I just really need it to work out next year and continue to grow my family and give Ember a sibling. So anyway, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to share about that for right now. It's very, kind of trying to not cry. Okay, what else do we got to talk about? I don't know. That was literally, I think I checked everything off my list to talk about. This is going to be a long video. Thanks for sticking around if you're still listening. Glad you guys could come out this beautiful day. Hopefully you got to see some fall leaves behind my face. All right, you take care.